Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors. Settling or sinking foundation, it's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
It's the daily weather briefing video. This is the morning edition. This is for Thursday, the 29th of September. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather looking dry for a while. Ian will stay well to the east of the state. Of course, Ian's still the big focus in national weather this morning. So let's roll through the maps. This is the upper air look this morning. And again, on the west side of Ian, we have a northerly flow aloft. And again, it's a very dry air mass. There's the radar composite across the southeastern states early this morning, doing this update about 5:24 a.m. Central Time. And you can see it's pouring rain from Daytona Beach up to Jacksonville, still raining at Orlando. Of course, Alabama is dry, and it feels good again this morning. Many places are in the 40s. 46 to start the day for Cullman and Pell City. Aniana, 47. Gadsden, 48. Feels good all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Mobile and Dothan in the upper 50s. A nice fall feel early this morning. There's the watch warning map, and of course, along the Atlantic coast, the South Atlantic coast, we have tropical storm warnings in effect for Ian. And the counties in that hot pink in Alabama, those are counties under red flag warnings again today. That's because of the wildfire danger. Very low humidity, breezy. The brush, of course, is very dry. We've had no rain for a while. So again today, we still recommend no outdoor burning. And around the nation, those darker shades up north, those are pockets with freeze warnings in effect. That's a sign of the times. Here's the severe weather outlook for today. Got a marginal risk around the Great Salt Lake in Utah, and also around Jacksonville, Daytona Beach with Ian. This is tomorrow, a marginal risk for the far eastern part of the Carolinas and up around Virginia Beach. And again, that's because of Ian. And then on day 3, which is Saturday, no severe weather expected across the country. Here's a look at the rain for the next 7 days. And again, Alabama, nothing, not a drop. The big rains with Ian well to the east across parts of the Carolinas. So let's look at the tropics. And really, other than Ian, it's pretty quiet, considering the fact this is late September when things can be really shaking and baking there. We do have that newly formed Tropical Depression 11 out in the middle of nowhere between the Lesser Antilles and the coast of Africa. And this is a junk system. Short-lived, far from land, affecting nobody. It might briefly become a storm. It'll get a name probably, but again, no big deal. So here's a look at Ian early this morning. And again, you can see that the system, of course, came in yesterday about 2 o'clock with winds of 150 miles per hour at the time of landfall. And the weakening process has been steady. Since landfall, the winds are now down to tropical storm force, 65 mile per hour winds. And the circulation center is about 40 miles southeast of Orlando. Moving northeast, and the center will get back over the ocean, the Atlantic, today. And then the next landfall comes near or maybe just below Charleston tomorrow afternoon. And we have tropical storm warnings in effect for the Atlantic coast, really all the way up to the lower Outer Banks, and then the system dissipates over the mountains of North Carolina on Saturday. And again, of course, all that stays well to the east of Alabama. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06C run, Valley this afternoon at 4. Northerly flow aloft, beautiful day here. The sky will be sunny, the high mid-70s, just delightful. And again, by this afternoon, the circulation of Ian should be in the Atlantic, east of Daytona Beach. So this is tomorrow, the second landfall up around Charleston. The rain shield with Ian across the Carolinas. And again, just really nice, again here, sunny with upper 70s. It'll be a great night for high school football games. This is Saturday. We are dry, a sunny day. Great day for the races at Talladega. Auburn-LSU football game looks great. Any in-state game looks great. The high Saturday will be in the mid to upper 70s. And then Sunday, everything looks good for the big race at Talladega. Race weekend there. Sunday will be sunny with a high in the middle 70s. And next week, just not a lot of change. This is Monday and Tuesday. and Wednesday. I promise we're showing different maps. They just look the same. Highs for the first half of the week, mid to upper 70s. This is a week from today, Thursday, the 6th of October. Again, a northwest flow aloft, then again a dry air mass. I know a lot of you need rain here. We all do really in Alabama, but this is a very dry time of the year. I would understand we get to November, that's the beginning of the tornado season, and that's when things start to get really active again. Typically in October, for us to have a big rain event, it takes a tropical system, and we see no sign of that through 10 days. In fact, this is going out 10 days. This is Saturday, the 8th of October. And again, we are just dry as could be with that pattern right there. Here's a look at the rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble, and just basically not much at all through mid-October. Maybe evidence there could be a little bit here in a couple of weeks. Here's a look at rain for Birmingham coming off the the temperatures coming off the national blend of models. Just comfortable, beautiful fall weather. Highs in the 70s through Tuesday of next week, and then close to 80, maybe low 80s for the latter half of next week. And the long-range guidance here, this is for October 6th through the 12th, suggesting temperatures might be a little above average, but probably not that bad. Thought I'd show you some of the historical hurricane tracks, kind of some analogs to Ian down in southwest Florida, where Ian came in. We had, of course, Charlie in 2004. That's the closest analog. Ian's wind field was more expansive. We had Donna in 1950, Irma in 2017, Wilma in 2005. And a quick peek at the power outage situation in Florida early this morning, and you can see that as of this update, 2.5 million people have no power in the Florida Peninsula. And that's pretty rough. And it's going to take days, if not weeks, to get everybody back. In fact, it will take weeks to get everybody back. And we all know how that's such a tough situation there. And again, once we get, of course, the first light of day, we'll be able to see much more about the damage. And the concern, it's not on the north side of where the landfall or where the center came in. It's the south side, down towards Sanibel and Fort Myers Beach and Naples. And again, we'll start to see some of the video coming out of there. It takes a little bit of time because of those power outages and the cell towers being out and the communication issues there. So that's it for the weather briefing video this morning. We'll have notes over on the blog. That is alabamawx.com. Busy day today going to Harmony School up in Cullman County, not too far from Smith Lake. Then I've got Hard Elementary School, Charles F. Hard Elementary School in Bessemer today. Then tomorrow, Flatwoods Elementary in Tuscaloosa. We have a book signing Saturday at Buck Creek Coffee in Pelham. Saturday morning, that'll be from 9:30 until noon. We have not had one in the Birmingham Metro in a while, so if you want to come by and get a copy of one of the books we have or the cool shirts and stuff, all that'll be there. Buck Creek Coffee, Saturday in Pelham from 9:30 until noon. So come see us. And if you can, watch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Sinking driveway? Call Alabama Professional Services. Settling patio? Call APS. Uneven pool deck? Call APS. Collapsing stoop? Call APS. Cracking sidewalk? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today